Hey everyone, so in today's video we are going to be talking about my Kemba Regent Voltron deck. The reason why I'm a big fan of this Voltron deck is because for each equipment attached to Kemba, you make a 2/2 cat creature token. So I like that because for all the cats you're making it very easy for Kemba to have protection, or not protection, but have yourself be protected from other people because you have lots of blockers a lot of the time, and you can just swing them with Kemba. So I think one of the most important things for this deck is, yes, you want to get equipments on Kemba to make her big, but I think the most important thing is being able to give her protection. So in this deck, I do run quite a few of the swords. I run Sword of Sinew and Steel, Sword of Feast and Famine, of course, Sword of War and Peace, Sword of Fire and Ice, Commander's Plate, then things that make it harder for her to be killed. I'd say Darksteel Plate, of course. Those are a lot of the main equipments. Like if I tutor for one, I'm probably gonna grab Sword of Feast and Famine because a lot of decks have green in them, and I basically get to take another turn afterwards. Then things that'll help you be able to tutor things and tutor equipments out faster. Enlighten Tutor, always a good one. Steel Shaper's Gift, love that one. Stoneware Giant, also a good one. Everyone is always like, that's a dumb card. I'm like, you're not wrong, but it works super well, and I love it. And then Stoneforge Mystic, also very good. I ended up picking those up at the Steel Shaper's Gift and Stoneforge Mystic at the MagicCon I went to, actually. So that was pretty fun. And then other things that, something I'd say, being able to help you with that token generation, being able to make it so you're more protected while you're able to swing in with Kemba, just going beep beep, saying, I'm coming in now, because you have up the blockers. It doesn't really matter. Something like Anointed Procession. I love that card. You can do some pretty fun things on there, and then things like if you want to add in a few stacks, Smokestack, great one, because you're making enough cats. You're going to sack those cats. Other people, they're going to slowly get whittled down, and along with Anointed Procession, you can sometimes get pretty greedy with something like Smokestack. Then I'd say for creatures that you just want to add in the deck, Serious Ascendant, great one, especially turn one, dumb card. Everyone's like, well, and at that point, you can switch your strategy from getting out Kemba to getting Serious Ascendant equipped and having her have things on her and have her have protection, because, well, 6/6 lifelinker on turn one, pretty damn good. I'd also say that another one of them is Elishnorn Grand Cenobite, a good one. Make your tokens bigger, also kind of a small board wipe. You don't need, and you're not using it to attack with your tokens. You can, but just to make them bigger, a little bit harder to get rid of and make it less likely people want to swing at you. Then I'd say Armored Sky Hunter. That's a good card, because when it attacks, you get to reveal the top 6 cards of your library and choose an equipment among them, put it onto the battlefield, and equip it to a target creature. That is a really, really, really good one. I'd also say that Leonon Abunis, I'm really, really bad at pronouncing that name, but yeah, it's also a good one. I'd say that for important cards, that is a lot of them. There aren't a ton of super important things that you need in this deck, because the swords, you don't need them. You can add things, you just need equipments, but if you have one thing that gives Kemba protection, it's good. And then if you have something that protects your artifacts, also good. So I think for that, it's gonna be about what I have to say about my Kemba deck. There will be a gameplay video coming out here soon. Looking forward to that. Sorry it's taking a while. I am currently training for a kickboxing fight. And, well, I'm currently icing my shin just while we are talking. Or while I'm talking to you guys, telling you about my deck. I'm currently icing my shins and being prepared for this. So if it starts taking longer, that is why, and I do apologize. But in the meantime, there will be shorter videos, me talking about decks, and I'll start going into depth and detail about them more later on as I play games with them. I think that'll be more, instead of just going one video explaining what the entire deck does, but then explaining a little bit of the most important things, but while it does what the deck is supposed to do, I kind of explain some of the more important pieces and go into depth about it. I think that's a good idea, and hopefully you guys would let me know in the comments below, but that's some of the pieces in my deck that I really use a lot, and there'll be a gameplay video coming out here soon. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great night. I also just wanted to say thank you for everyone for having patience. I am currently still in the middle of the training for my fight, and I appreciate all the patience, and the videos should soon be coming out more frequently, and I appreciate everyone still coming and watching. Thanks.